I am telling y'all, you cannot make this stuff up. I go to open up my book and I'm like, I'm going to read this from cover to cover again. So, lo and behold, again, look what I open up to in the introduction. Social media is not the answer. It is amazing how the Lord, He will draw you to exactly what you need in this day in your life, in this moment in your life. If the Lord is drawing you to it, then you know it is going to divinely express exactly what He's doing in your life. I literally open it up to the introduction, and it is extremely convicting right out of the gate, by the way. But it says this, it's like, something in me must give way to the will to embrace the Father's will, or to my will to embrace the Father's will, right? Something in me has to say, I can't watch television right now, that one more hour of sleep is not going to deliver me. Something in you has to say social media, it is not the answer. I'm going to put those things aside so that I may seek the Father and His will. Oh my goodness. It's a wrap for social media, y'all. This is just in the introduction, by the way. So, this talks a lot about my journey with the Lord. I talk to y'all often in my videos about a season and a time that the Lord just had me in which I was going to bed in the daytime. I was waking up at 10 at night, and the Lord would be just working with me on different things until like 6 a.m. And then, even still, if I sought Him after that, He would still just be working on things with me. And I was in the Lord's boot camp for real. This just talks about that journey, that experience, but then also gives you things to be able to reflect on, right? Things I learned in that journey. It also has scripture there and questions for you to reflect on. And I was challenged with these questions. Look, what defines your Christianity? What does it look like? And I came up with trying my best to seek the heart of God. This really grounded me to get back to seeking the heart of God, not just being obedient, more than just following Him, but really seeking His heart. This one really got me. I was stumped. What is it that you want in your Christian journey? What are you seeking? So I had to sit back, because Jesus often asked that in His ministry. What do people want? What do you want? It's like, what is your aim? Because where you aim, it's where you're going to go. It is what your day is going to look like. It is how you are going to behave. It's how you show up. It's who you are. What is it that I want? That's all in alignment with one another. So I had to really sit down and reflect on that. And what I came up with is, I want to be in alignment with God and His will for my life. That's all I want. This has to change my approach and the way that I view my relationship with God. I want to be in alignment with you. I want to be in alignment with your will. What is it that you want from God? Then there's also a message here that allows us to be able to capture all of what's in that current section and gives you time to reflect. Your personal thoughts, what you hear God saying. This right here is the money part. It's one thing to read scripture. It's another to even read a message. The work comes in when you actually take some time to reflect on it, when you invite the Lord in? When you come up with action items, how do I apply this in my life? How does this show up now in my life? So many people stop short with this checklist Christianity. I just got to read. I just got to pray. I just got to do this, that, or the other. But you're missing really being able to sit, linger, reflect, invite the Lord to speak to you, and really dial in what is he saying to me and what he wants me to do with it. That's the work that needs to be done in this season. That's how you grow and mature in your walk with the Lord. It's not just exposure to information, it's reflection, it's application, it's giving room for revelation. This book really does allow you to do that. It also will allow you to understand more of what God is doing with you in your walk as you walk through how he did it with me in a season of my life where I was in the thick of it and really coming into the awareness that, oh man, you're really like getting trained up by the Lord. This is where things all changed for me in the Lord's boot camp. So this is available on Amazon. Pick it up today and start doing a little bit more for some of you who have already been doing work with the Lord. Allow it to be able to be a tool for you to dive even deeper. Oh, I forgot the most important thing in here is this letter from God. It is so beautiful, in which the Lord just speaks to his child that's reading this book. I remember just sitting with the Lord and writing this letter, and through it, I just understood. I caught it. And I also caught the invitation that he gave. He was giving it to me just as he wanted me to share it with you all. This is when my life changed forever. So I pray when you read it that you feel the heart of God and that you give him the response that's going to change the trajectory of your life forever.